Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I was working on a video. I've been working on content all day because it's Indigenous Peoples Day. You guys are also getting a video coming tonight. Actually, a couple videos coming tonight. It's just my internet has been really slow today. But I'll give everybody a minute to come through. Then we're gonna get started. Let me just lower the volume to all of these things. But I hope everybody is doing well. We're going to get started in a few. How is everybody? How are you guys doing? We're going to do the weekly healing circle tomorrow because it's Indigenous Peoples Day. And I've been doing a lot of work with ancestors and the energy has been very heavy. So I'm trying to navigate the ancestral energies today. So we're gonna do the weekly healing circle tomorrow instead of today. But yes, happy Indigenous Peoples Day. I hope everybody's been having a good day. I've been putting out like a whole bunch of content on TikTok, which is going to transfer to YouTube, so you guys are gonna get to see some of it. But it's been a lot. I've been doing a lot of work. I like set the intention a couple of days ago that we were like, Thanos were gonna take over like the app basically, and just kind of put more Dino content and remind people that we're still here. The whole extinction myth is just BS. And a lot of the things that people do, especially a lot of the northern tribes, they like to kind of take our trauma. They like to take our colonizer and they like to kind of play it off as, if Columbus was their colonizer sometimes with the narrative, especially because today is also technically Columbus Day. They just made it an official like federal holiday for Indigenous Peoples Day, but we still share it with Columbus Day. It's really stupid. Anyway, but a lot of people take this day and they really like make it their own. Meanwhile, like Caribbean natives are like forgotten about. So I've been doing a lot of education. So yeah, so you guys are getting some content and everything. Also, I know Mercury Retrograde has been wrecking everybody. And I know because it also happened to me too. It's been a whole entire thing. It's been a whole entire thing. I hope that you guys are okay. I hope that y'all are okay. I know it has not been easy. I know it has not been easy. It's been very critical, but we got to keep it pushing it. But I know, because last week was like the worst week I've had in a couple of years. It was really bad. I had like a death in my family, had a whole bunch of stuff going on. It was really crazy. Technology's been crazy, even with sessions and stuff like that. I know the internet's just going bonkers today. It's just been really, really crazy. It's been really crazy. But we're trying to ride the wave. We were trying to ride the wave. I think. We're trying to get in there. But yeah, it's been. But yes, we're kind of getting back into the flow. Oh, just to remind everybody, there is going to be a workshop this month, on the 20th. Is all about spiritual balance, because if this Mercury retrograde has shown us anything, it's that we absolutely need to have a good balance routine. And I feel like for such a long time, I feel like for the year, sometimes we end up losing ourselves a lot. So I wanted to focus this specific like workshop on balance. And we're going to do like a whole like tarot spread and meditation. We're going to go over the workbook as well. That's launching, I believe next week, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, y'all, we're trying to get back in balance, because Scorpio season. Scorpio season, we need to make the best of it, y'all. We're gonna need to make the best of these times that are not necessarily super easy to navigate. But anyway, welcome to your weekly healing circle. thank you everybody for the condolences. Thank you so much. And yes, Juliana, happy Indigenous Peoples Day. It most definitely is. We are going to get into prayer mode. This is going to be our weekly prayer circle. The vote for this week's prayer circle was the Patreon members voted on prayer to ask the spirit guides to light the way. So that's that's the focus of today's prayer. So if there's something, a part in your life where you are feeling like really foggy, feeling like, you really need like guidance, or you really need like help, or you need that light, you're feeling like really in the dark, you're feeling like really depressed or really down, and you just kind of want to see your way out of that. That is what's going to be the focus for today's prayer. So you guys can start posting in the comments if you want to add anything to the prayer. So as always, for those who are new to the weekly prayer circle, what we do is that we say a general prayer in the beginning, and then after, I start adding your comments to the prayer itself. So we're going to say a prayer, asking our spirit guides to light the way, calling on our spirit guides to light the way. And then whatever you guys comment is what specific area you guys need that assistance in. That's what it's going to be added to the prayer. We're all going to repeat after me. Everybody's repeating after me. Everybody's saying the prayer together. We're collectively saying the prayer. We're collectively praying for each other during this time. Okay. And so go ahead and start dropping it in your comments. What specifically you want your spirit guides to help you with during this time? What's going on in your life that you're feeling very foggy, or like not having clarity, or needing assistance, needing like a helping hand? Like what's going on with you that you're feeling like, you just need a little bit of light. So go ahead and start dropping those in the comments, and we're going to get started in like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So I'll give you guys some time. You guys got time to get it together. But yeah, it's been a lot, y'all. It's been a lot. But we're here. We're alive. We're here. But it's one of those things that I feel like this Mercury retrograde was probably the most significant Mercury retrograde of this year. It's geez. But you know what? We're still pushing, we're still growing, we're still learning. That's all that matters. So go ahead, start dropping you guys have like another 2 minutes to drop your comments with the prayer that you want us to add to the collective prayer. This is meant to be a collective prayer, so we're all praying together. You're repeating after me. So once we start the prayer, this prayer is specifically for our spirit guides to light our way right now in whatever area of our lives we feel like we need that extra assistance, that extra light. So go ahead and put it in the comments if there's something that you specifically want to have that prayer for. Put in the comments so that we can pray for each other, can hold space for each other. These are meant to be very healing circles. And I'm really glad that we started doing these lives, because I feel like they've been very helpful, and they've been giving me like a sense, like, when we meet up for like our weekly like healing circle, like that sense of community, like being there for each other. That's the way it makes me feel, like we're just collectively praying for each other. And I think that's really beautiful. Oof. I'm really excited. I feel like the future is definitely it's a coming, but woof. We got a lot of work to do, y'all. You guys have another minute or so before we start the prayer. So go ahead and put in the comments what you want your guides to help you in during this time, okay? Oof. Okay, we have a few comments. I'll give you guys another minute or so. Give you guys another 30 seconds if there's anything that you guys want us to pray for you for. Okay? Anything that you want, that you need guidance, that you want your spirit guides to light the way for you during this time, during the next coming weeks, go ahead and put it in the comments. You guys have another 30 seconds before we get going. Last call. Last call for the prayer circle. Anybody else that wants to add their prayer? Okay. Okay, so we are going to get started. Let me just pull it up to the top so that way I know where to start. Okay. So I want you guys to get into a comfortable position. Go ahead and close your eyes. You can lay on your back if you want to. You can get on your knees. You can get a half lotus, full lotus pose, whatever makes you feel comfortable during this time. And I want you to just bring the focus to your breath. You can hold your hands whatever way you feel like holding it. Just start to bring your focus to your breath. Take a couple of deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Take another deep breath in and deep breath out. Take one more deep breath in. And deep breath out. And everybody repeat after me. I call on my spirit guides to be present with me right now. I welcome you into the space. I am so grateful for your presence and your guidance. I call you here today to ask that you light my way in the areas of my life that feel a little foggy, that feel strange, weird, odd, that feel like I don't have a good foundation, like I'm walking blind. I ask you and give you consent to light my path, to give strength to my intuition so that I may recognize warning signs in what direction I should go in. I ask that you make my path clearer so I know the path that I am walking in, so that I know that each step that I take is in the right direction. I ask that you give me strength to navigate the fog, the weird, and the heavy. I ask that you bring me peace of mind and to know that everything is going to be okay in the end. I ask that you elevate my spirit as I keep growing through time and space. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for showing us the way. Thank you for keeping us safe. Thank you for keeping us centered. Thank you for keeping the family protected and guided. We now pray for Living Dead Girl. They pray for their spirit guides for cleansing of negative energy and protection during this time. Bring her grounding and a good foundation. Give them peace of mind that their energy and spirit is protected during this time. We now pray for Amber Davis. They pray for strength, motivation, and bravery. May their spirit guides bring them the foundation that they need, the grounding that they need, the energy that they need to continue to push through every day. We now pray for Black Coffee. They pray for assistance for them and Tank to find a good, reliable driver that will make their business successful. They pray for abundance and growth always. Please help them and guide their path in the right direction. We now pray for divine protection and peace. They pray for the earth to be restored to balance, to end the violence, the trauma, and the generational curses that have been affecting not only the people but the land. They pray for healing and for restoration of the earth's natural energies. We now pray for dawn light. They pray for their ancestors and guides to show them support in their love life. Open up the path for them to receive love and harmony. Open up the path for them to receive a relationship that is elevating, loving, and growing. We now pray for Obsidian Athame. They pray for the spirit guides to help their family stay healthy. Bring them guidance as to how to relieve any type of disease that is growing in the family during this time. Help them be consistent in their health journey so that they may be protected and elevated during this time. We now pray for divine protection and peace. They pray to destroy all enemies and cut all cords and negative energy contracts. They ask the spirit guides to light the way to a resolution from any negativity that is following them. We now pray for Juliana. They pray for healing and mending of the heart and to have a confirmation that they made the right choices with certain cords and ties, with cutting certain cords and ties with certain people. Bring them peace of mind and certainty. Bring them protection and peace. And allow them to heal from any bonds that were severed during this time. We now pray for Chantel Robinson. They pray for the guys to help heal their relationships. They pray for balance, for peace, for harmony, for attraction, for love. They pray for balance and justice, for things to be fair. For the love to be reciprocated. We now pray for divine protection and peace. They pray for financial success and abundance. They pray to accept their gender identity and sexuality, to be whole as a two-spirit being and share their light. Allow them to find peace and balance during this time. Support them and guide them so that they know that they're on the right path. Feel free to close off the prayer as you wish to. Thank you guys so much for being present with me today. I will be seeing you tomorrow for our weekly healing circle. I love you guys so much. You have a good night, okay?